If every innovation in the history of humanity killed a core human skills, I'll give you an example. If calculators killed our ability to do arithmetic, if writing reduced the memory of human beings per se, what muscle is AI killing?
So, first of all, I'm not so sure. Like, I still do math in my head quite a lot. I still find it useful to do math in my head, even without a calculator, just because it's like, it's more integrated into my thought processes, right? I might want to say, oh yeah, if like each user paid this amount, then the revenue would be that. I want to be able to close that loop in my head without having to give the answer to a calculator. So I think a lot of these skills are still pretty relevant. But I would say that if you don't use things carefully, that you can lose important skills. And I think we started to see it with students where it's like they have the AI like write the essay for it. It's basically just cheating on homework. So we shouldn't do that. We did some studies around code and showed that depending on how you use the model, we can see de-skilling in terms of writing code, right?